Good evening. I'm Dr. Adiola Adeyemi. I welcome you to my live session today. I hope you've had a fantastic day, and I must say Happy New Year. I think this will be the first live I'll be having on my IG page, aside the one I had with Dr. Wells the last time. That was last week, Saturday. So welcome everyone to my live session. Happy New Year. I hope your year has been amazing. Hi, I am Kubo Rains. Please tell me your name and where you're joining from. I like to meet people that join my live session. Thank you for joining, by the way. Introduce yourself in the comment section, your name and where you're joining from. I'm Adiola Adeyemi. If you don't know me, I'm the founder of Talk Mental Health. I'm very passionate about helping people achieve all their dreams in life without getting mentally stressed. So that's my passion. I'm so passionate about ensuring that you have a stable mental well-being. And please tell me your name. Emmanuel, I can see you. Josephine, I can see you. Thank you for joining. And that's one of the reasons I founded Talk Mental Health, just to ensure that we're all mentally stable and trying to create awareness about mental health. Happy New Year, DT. Thank you for joining. I see everyone, my friends, my colleagues. Thank you for joining. So I'm just going to dive into today's topic. How are you doing? Please ask your questions. If you have any questions, kindly ask. All right, I'm going to pin that now. Okay. So, yes, great. I've done that. Happy New Year, Josephine. Thank you. So I'm going to say 3 things before I dive into today's topic. Number 1, if you don't know me, this is who I am. Talk Mental is all about creating awareness about people's mental well-being. And I would like to let you know that we now offer free counseling sessions for people struggling. So if you have any kind of, if you're in distress, you have any mental health struggles, you're confused, you really don't know what to do, just go to the link in my bio or come to my DM, or we have a number that you can call to book your sessions with our mental health counselors. So that's the first news I'm going to let you know. So we are going to be offering free mental health sessions for people that are in distress. We understand how challenging mental health, the economy is in Nigeria, in Africa, all over the world. And we know that it's not easy for so many people. That's why we decided to, try to create this kind of service for people struggling. It's just going to be 30 minutes free session for people that are struggling. So if you think you know anyone, or if you yourself are struggling, you're on this call, please hurry to my DM or the link in my bio on our website. Go and book your sessions. If you have any questions, just drop it and let me know. I'm going to clarify. Okay? That's the first thing I was going to say. Secondly, I want to let you know that this year is going to be different, honestly. I'm going to be sharing a lot of experiences with you all this year, and it's going to come during my live sessions. It's going to just be called Talk Mental Health series with Dr. Adiola, one of which is what I'm starting today. So if you're not following me, please make sure you follow so you don't miss out. And also turn on your post notification, because sometimes algorithm on Instagram can be funny. You might not see my post. That's why I tag people, just so that you can see my post. And also make sure that you're subscribed to our newsletter. So some of the things, the services we offer, the fantastic information or updates on events that we have, we usually send to those that are on our mailing list. So if you're not following me, don't turn on your post notification, or if you're not on my mailing list, you might not really know about some of these things. The other day, when we put out adverts for mental health counselors, people did not know. They kept coming back to me after we had done the interviews, and it wasn't going. It's again the company's policy to now try to get people in after we've done that. So I didn't have there was nothing I could do to help them. So what I'm saying in essence is that make sure that you are on a mailing list. Make sure that you turn on your post notifications so you don't miss out on some of these fantastic offers we have. All we are about is to ensure that you have a mental stability that is enough for you to pull through the year 2023. And that's why we've decided to do this, okay? So if you think this is amazing, please just give me a shout out in the comment section. Tell me that, Dr. Adiola, you are trying. Well done, Dr. Adiola. People should say thank you to me now. Haven't I tried? Say well done now. Well done. Okay? So, those are the things I would like to share with us before we continue. Okay? So, today we're going to be talking about starting the new year with a new mindset. Happy New Year, everyone. Today is the 18th of the year. It's not as if we just entered the new year, but it's still new to some people. Some people just resumed work. So, tell me if you just resumed work this week. Tell me if you just resumed work this week. Just tell me, I just resumed work. Because some people just resumed. Thank you, Joanna. Thank you. So, if you just resumed work, not quite long, because sometimes some people take their break the first 2 weeks of the year, So it's still Happy New Year in a way. Till the end of January, we're just going to be saying Happy New Year. So I know it's day 18 of the year. All right? And I know that most people already have their goals set. Some people don't even have it. If you go on social media, everything that people, they put on social media, set your goal, aspire to become great. You have to, have your vision board. All those things are fantastic, right? Aren't they? So please tell me if you have your goals set for 2023. Can you put in the comment section? Let me know. If you have your goals for 2023 all set and well written out, if you have like a vision, is it vision board we call it? Yeah, vision board. Just put it in the comment. I have it. Yes, I do. Aspire to perspire. Exactly, Mary. So just put it in the comment section. If you have your goals for 2023, put it in the comment section. Let me know if you do. Okay? So that's how we roll every year. The beginning of the year, close to the end of the year, a lot of people will start telling you, be prepared for 2023. They charge you up, do this, do that. Yeah. Okay? It's good, right? I do that too. But then some people that are struggling with their mental well-being, it's anxiety provoking for them. Anxiety provoking. That's when they start to think, what have I really achieved this year? So now I'm going to be setting another goal that I was unable to even achieve what I set the last year or this year that is about to end. So what was the point? And everybody putting up a lot of, gratitude notes on the social media saying, I did this, all my goals, I smashed them. I did. I'm not saying this to make it feel like if you're doing that, it's wrong. No, it's fantastic. You have the right to express yourself. You have the right to be grateful if things have been good to you and all. But I'm just letting us know that sometimes it doesn't work for everyone the way it works for you or for another person or works for me. Some people might not have even achieved anything in the year. And it becomes anxiety provoking for them when you start to tell them to list goals or set goals for another year. Are you following me? Does that make sense? Has anyone ever experienced anxiety at the beginning of the new year? If you have, please let me know. Have you ever experienced anxiety at the beginning of the new year? Like, oh, this is anxiety provoking. Yeah. How do I go through this year? It's a lot of uncertainties. You don't even know how to proceed, what to do and all. So Mary said, yes, it does. It is. It does. And I know you meant yes, it does. Anxiety provoking for people. Okay? So, starting the new year with a new mindset is our topic for today. Whatever I want to say now is based on my experience and things that I've researched about and what I feel would work for people if you decide to do them. All right? And I'm going to be sharing 3 kind of mindsets that you need to have in this year. No pressures. When I'm saying sharing the 3 kinds of mindsets, I ain't telling you to just, you have to do it. If you can't, fine. But I'm just going to be sharing with you what I think would work for you. If you can do it, if you can adapt these methods, fantastic. If you can't, that's okay. Because you know me, I don't like putting people on unnecessary pressures. It's not good for one's mental health, right? So the first thing I want you to know is that your mind is powerful. Whatever it is you want to achieve in a particular year at a particular period of time, you need a mind that is capable of seeing that thing come to pass. Your mind should be able to perceive to conceive what you have in mind to achieve. So if your mind is not conceiving it, then it's impossible for you to achieve it, right? Okay? So the mind is so powerful that you need to be deliberate about what you think about, what goes through your mind, what you ruminate on. You need to be conscious about those things that come to your mind, such that you're careful how you think about, how you process information in your head. Because whatever you think about, you become. Because your thoughts affect your feelings, and your feelings affect your behavior. So whatever goes through your mind is what you eventually become. So think about anything you might have experienced in life. And then if you can reflect in retrospect how those things came to be, you must have conceived it. You must. If you don't see it, it won't come to pass. That's just the truth, and that's how the mind works. That's how powerful the mind is. And that's why mental health is very important. If your mind is not stable, if your mental health is not stable, then becoming successful in life is not possible. Even, let's say, there's miracle, God, I'll pray to God, and but it has to be what is in your mind. God doesn't force things on us. So you know how faith works. So without faith, we can't please God. So your mind has to be able to conceive it. You might be able to see it so that you can achieve it. That is why investing in your mental health is the best investment you can ever make in your life. Investing in your mental health is the best that you can ever make in your life. Because if you have mental stability, if you feel okay in your mind, honestly, my dear beautiful minds, you can achieve anything. But then I don't want to put you under pressure. I don't want you to start thinking, so how do I put my mind in a place? I want to just let you know the easy ways to ensure you have a stable mind throughout 2023. I'm not going to be telling you to set goals. If you cannot set goals, it's okay. Because left to me, January 1st was just another day, like December 31st. Crossing over to January 1st is just like crossing over to another day. You know, it's to me, it felt like it's just another day. I don't have to. Yes, I'm grateful it's another year, on the Gregorian calendar. Yes, it is another year. But it's just like I woke up another day, and I should actually feel that the excitement I felt on January 1st every day of my life. Like, the way I felt January 1st, I should feel the same way every day, because it is another day. And if we can have that mindset, right? If we can have that mindset of taking, ensuring that every day is just like I woke up every day. It's not as if, on my birthday, I need to be so excited. On January 1st, I should be so excited. More than, and then other days that you feel so sad and gloomy. No. So if you have that mindset that every day is a blessed day, then you should always feel happy. That's how it works. And that's the mindset I am proposing for you in 2023. The mindset that would not give you pressure. The mindset that would not put you under unnecessary stress, race, and, trying to achieve so many things before the end of the year again. Because 31st of December 2023, when I'm about to cross over to another day, that will be January 4th, 2024. It's just going to be another day. Let's stop putting ourselves under undue pressure because of timelines. Let's stop putting ourselves under undue pressure because of timelines. Because, you have to finish this at a particular time. You have to achieve this. You have deadline for this. There's no deadline when it comes to your life. Fine, you might want to finish some, you might want to achieve some things at a particular time because, you want to go to school, so you have 5 years to study in school. That one is even different from what I'm saying. But when you're done with school and you are clear about so many things in your life, don't put yourself under undue pressure. Just take things easy. I don't know if I'm making sense. If I'm making sense to anyone, if this connects to you, if this resonates with you, let me see you make some noise in the comment section. Just tell me it's mind-blowing. Tell me it's fantastic. Tell me I'm making sense. And if I'm not making sense, just let me know. Let me know. Does this resonate with you? Does it make sense to you? No pressures. No pressures. I'm going to share my story. I have, honestly, if make sure you're following me, because this series is going to continue to the end of the year. All I want is a life of ease, fluffy life, enjoyment life throughout the year of 2023. Throughout 2023. No stress. No stress for you. No stress. So stop putting timelines on things you do in your life. Like, okay, I have to achieve that. Stop putting timelines. These are things that usually cause anxiety, that make you feel depressed, that make you feel ungrateful, if I may say that, because sometimes we don't even see the good things in our lives. We just want to keep achieving. So Mary has got a question. I'm going to answer all your questions, okay? Please ask your questions. I will answer all the questions, okay? Enjoyment life. The first thing you need to have is a slow mindset. I know some people will say, what has Dr. Diola said now? Are we supposed to be, slow? Slow mindset, oh, my people. Slow mindset. And I'm going to explain to you. You start slow. No pressures. Life of ease. Life of enjoyment. Soft life. So who does not like a soft life? Softness. Because the truth is that if you break down, everything slows down. Everything slows down. And recovery takes forever. For you to be able to get back on your feet, it takes a longer time. I'd rather take things slow, not stress myself. I cannot come and kill myself. I'd rather take things slow and then start achieving step by step, one day at a time. So I won't stress myself, no anxiety, no depression, all those things. Such that at the end of 2023, I'm not stressed, no burnout, no depression, no anxiety. And I've enjoyed my life all through. I've incorporated self-care into my everyday life. I'm not waiting till summer to go on holiday. I'm enjoying life per se every now and then, back to back. Because I don't have to earn rest. I don't have to work myself and get burnt out before I decide to rest and enjoy my life. Slow mindset, that's the first thing. The first thing you need to have, the first kind of mindset for you to pull through 2023 without breaking down mentally, and for you to be highly productive in 2023. Slow mindset. What does that mean? Start slow. No pressures, no comparison. You're just following your own pace. Your own pace. Nobody's pace. Nobody's rushing you. No rush in this life. Because there's only one life to live. After that life, there's no other life. Once you're gone, you're gone. God forbid. Once you're gone, you're gone. All right? Take things slow. Take things slow. I've read in some places that when you start slow, you slow down to speed up. Haven't you noticed that when people are running all the races, the athletes and all, people that start, fast at the beginning are the ones that usually lose the race. But those who start slow, that you perhaps don't even think that they would win, they end up winning the race. I've seen this a couple of times. Has anyone ever seen that too? Have you ever experienced that? I've seen it a couple of times. So the fact that people have gone ahead of you, don't put yourself under pressure just because you're not comparing with anyone. Start slow. And that's why I said, if you have not set your goals for 2020, it's okay. I'm not done setting my goals. If I have only written one thing on my board, on my vision board, spiritual growth. That's the only thing I've written, because that's the only thing that makes sense to me for now. Like, okay, spiritual growth. And that's what I have on my board. I'm still looking at it. And yet, we're about to end the first month of the year 2023. And I'm focusing, if it's only the spiritual growth I'm able to achieve into it, is enough. Because I'm a spirit being, of course. And I need God in my life. Who doesn't need God? So if I have God, it's more than enough for me, isn't it? It's more than enough for me. I don't want to even achieve any other goals, career this, career that. No. If that's the only thing that makes sense to me, if that's the only thing I can come up with, I'm okay with it. Does this make sense to you? I can see a lot of people joining. Hey, please make sure you watch the replay. I'm going to put the replay. I've said a lot of things. I've been online. I've been live from 5 o'clock, about 26 minutes ago. So make sure you go and watch the replay and drop your questions. Mary, don't leave, because I'm going to answer your questions, okay? So slow mindset involves incorporating self-care into your daily life. But by the way, if you don't have a copy of my book, let me bring it out. If you don't have a copy of my book, You Deserve Bliss, you're wrong. If you're on this live and you don't have a copy of my book, You Deserve Bliss, make sure you go to the link in my bio and go and order. It's just $14. Pere, 7,000 naira Nigerian money. See, very beautiful book. This is how you can learn to prioritize self-care, how you can achieve, fulfillment in life. You understand? Everyday fulfillment in 2023. Very beautiful book, okay? You see? Easy to read, powerful tips, exercises that will help you, become very productive in 2023. Yeah, this book, You Deserve Bliss. Go to the link in my bio and order right away. Just $14. Pere, 7,000 naira. Okay, back to what I'm saying. Start slow. Slow life. Not that you are slow, not that you're mediocre. No. It only means that you're trying to take things slow, one day at a time, because you know that you need this brain of yours to function and you don't want to stress it. And the thing is that once the brain is stressed, once there's an issue, it takes a very long time to recover. So all this gra that you are doing, running up and down, at the end of the day, if you break down, it will take you forever to recover. You may not be able to achieve it. So I'd rather start slow and be doing things slowly. Things that I know that is within my capability, than for me to stretch myself too much and break down, and then I lose a lot of time trying to recover. If I'm making sense, please let me know. Does this make sense to you? Start slow. Incorporate self-care into your everyday life. Don't feel guilty because you decide that today I'm going to wake up at 10 a.m. I just want to sleep. Some people, when they sleep or oversleep, they start feeling bad. Why? Rest this brain of yours. This brain needs rest. Sleep. Be comfortable waking up on a Monday morning at 12 noon. Enjoy yourself. We only have one life to live. Once this life is over, it's over. You can't come back to it. In 2023, if you want to be productive, start slow and then you speed up. It would protect you from stress. It will protect you from undue stress, chronic stress, burnout, depression, anxiety, substance abuse, because sometimes we numb our pains by using substances. We numb the pain of the stress we're going through, the mental illnesses we're going through, because with substances, taking over the counter drugs, or overdosing on prescription, not prescription drugs, maybe painkillers and all, because we are stressed. We just need to rest. Okay, so let me move on to the second. Take it step by step to avoid breakdown. Thank you, everyone. Okay, the second mindset I want you to have in 2023 is the giving mindset. The giving mindset. And that's why at Talk Mental Health, we have decided to give back. Yes, we've always given back, but 2023 is going to be different. We are giving back by offering free counseling sessions to people if you need it, because you have to give. Research has shown that acts of kindness can help improve one's mental well-being. You know how it does that? It makes you have positive feelings. Have you ever felt good when you helped someone? Hello? Have you ever felt good when you helped someone? Let me know. Have you ever felt good when you helped someone? I have felt really good. Anytime I help people, I feel good. I don't know, I just feel excited. I feel pumped up. That's it. That's how it works. Anytime you help, anytime you're kind to someone, it doesn't have to be financial help, but it could be financial help, emotional support, whatever it is you're giving. When you give out to people, in return, you feel good about yourself. It makes you feel a sense of reward. There's this part of the brain, this chemical in the brain called dopamine that is released whenever we help people. You have that reward. A lot of chemicals that pump, that makes you feel good, increase your mood, improve your mood, and makes you feel a sense of self-worth, that you're worthy because you're trying to help. It gives you confidence. It gives you good self-esteem. And that's why I shout out to all our volunteers at Talk Mental Health. I really appreciate you all, because you guys are doing amazing things. You starting the year by volunteering to help people. These are ways by which one can improve one's mental well-being. Your mental well-being will be top-notch throughout 2023. The more you give, the more you help people. When you know that there's nothing you're getting back in return, it's definitely going to go a long way to make you feel good about yourself. Okay? Coming on live when I know that I can actually be lounging, go out, take a walk, or watching movies. Coming on live to share, premium content with you all. It's a way of giving back. Have a giving mindset in 2023. Not every time give me. Receiving from people all the time. You also plan to give out. Be kind to people. Give your time, call your friends, give your presence, help people. These are ways by which you can ensure you have good mental well-being in 2023. So I'm not telling you to set goals, because every time it's all about setting goals. The life coaches, they have gone ahead to tell you to set goals. So you can set your goals. But I'm your mental fitness coach. I want you to be mentally stable in 2023. I don't want you to come to me and, get so messed up and in the middle of the year, you're already burnt out. I want you to have the right mindset throughout 2023. If you can do the things that I'm telling you, honestly, you would see results. Trust me, because these are research-based, evidence-based stuff I'm giving to you today, and things that I've used for myself that have helped me as well. So the first thing I said was a slow mindset, start slow and speed up. And then the second thing I have just mentioned now, have a giving mindset. Give. Okay? So if you're following me, say, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. At this point, I'm going to, let you know that we have a lot of fantastic events coming up in 2023 for you. One of it is Audacious. Audacious is a self-awareness coaching program for high-achieving individuals. So if you are an individual that you are a high achiever, you want to achieve this, like me, because I'm a high achiever, I had to learn to slow down, like I'm just teaching you. You need to be at this, you need to attend this course. You need to become more self-aware. You need to be aware of how your everyday life is, your feelings, your emotions. That's how you stay on top of your game in 2023. And that's why we decided to bring this program in the first quarter of the year, such that you're prepared to go through 2023 using the skills you will be taught during the course. So it's quite important for you to become more self-aware, know when you feel angry, know when you feel sad, be able to track your thoughts, record your thoughts, understand these things, how people view you. These are things you're going to learn during the 4-week program. So it's going to start in March and it's going to be for 4 weeks. But the virtual meetings, which is going to be like video meetings on Zoom, is going to be on Saturdays, 4th of March, 11th of March, did I get it right? 11th of March, 19th of March, and 26th of March. So those 4 Saturdays in March is when we're going to have the live sessions. But you all will be in a group with other, high achievers, men and women that are amazing. You'll be networking with all women all over the world. They'll be sharing their experiences with you all. We have other professionals that will be joining myself to come teach you how to become more emotionally intelligent, how to ensure that you own your emotions, how to overcome negative thoughts. A lot of fantastic things that we'll be learning, how to become more mindful, how to improve your self-care, how to be able to teach yourself how to be your own therapist. You don't have to depend on another person to be your therapist. A lot of things that we'll be teaching. You learn. I am going to be coming with so many tools to help assess your personality type. Why are you struggling in your relationships? So many things that I'm going to be, we're going to teach you in the program. Audacious is happening in March, and then registration has commenced. Don't miss out. If you're on this live, go to the link in my bio or go to our website at www.talkmentalhealth.org and register for Audacious. Okay? Audacious is going to, the investment fee for Audacious is just $99 for those 4 weeks. $99, and that's 60,000 naira Nigerian money. So it's just like you're paying 15,000 every week. Hair chicken chain that we used to make hair, Abi. We make hair, we look good, we look beautiful. You can invest in your mental health, and you have that mindset that would help you pull through 2023. Okay, so that said, I have spoken about 2 mindsets that you need to have in 2023. The first is slow mindset. The second is giving mindset. And the last one is grateful mindset. We have to learn to be grateful in 2023. Oh God. I know that human beings, our needs are insatiable. We always want more. And because of that, once we achieve something that has been on our prayer lists for a very long time, and then eventually we achieve that thing, we're quick to forget how we struggled, how we prayed and fasted for that thing, that we move on to the next. We just want more and more. And for that reason, we need to be intentionally grateful in 2023. For instance, in Nigeria, I know we a lot of things are happening. The economy is not good. Hiking prices of things and all. It's happening all over the world as well. In the UK, where I am now, prices of things have increased and all. And my point here is that if you're not careful, we continue to complain about our situations, our present situations, how things have not been working for us. But if we stay intentional about gratitude, we're going to do good for ourselves. If you're intentional about the good things happening in your life, you will feel great within yourself. You have that positive mindset, optimistic mindset. And research has shown that if you practice gratitude intentionally, when people practice gratitude intentionally, it increases their mental well-being about 15% in the long run, over their lifetime. In the long run, they have improved mental well-being. 15% improvement in your mental well-being just because you are grateful. If I were you, I'll go and get a journal. Get my book, You Deserve Blizzards. There are spaces to journal in there, okay? Or you get a plain book like this. I have another journal for myself. And start to practice gratitude intentionally. It's difficult when things are tough, but there's always a reason to be thankful. And you have to have that mindset, the gratitude mindset in 2023. You have to write it down. Make your gratitude list. Write your gratitude list every day if you can. If you can't, twice a week, 3 times a week, it would help you feel good about your life. You won't feel like life has not been good to you. People have not been fair. Okay? So no matter how difficult the situation is, no matter how it feels like you're struggling, you should give thanks. There's a reason to be thankful. If you know what other people are going through, you would always be thankful. Because sometimes we don't know what others are struggling with. And because of that, we think we've had the worst of life. Our life has been the worst. Okay? So if you have any questions, those are the 3 things I'd like to share with us. A new mindset, something different from what everyone has been saying. They have been asking you to go and do goals, set goal, achieve. And I'm not saying you should not set goal. They'll tell you to read books, okay, and do vision board. It's good, fantastic. I'm also doing that, but me, I'm starting slowly. I will not come and kill myself in 2023. Slow mindset. Important to make sure you incorporate self-care into your everyday life, and go get my book so that you can learn how to do that. That's number 1. Slow mindset. Second mindset is giving mindset. Don't be receiver all the time. I want to collect, take from people. Give to people. It makes you feel good. And the last thing is gratitude mindset. Don't be an ingrate. You go and give thanks for the good things you have in your life. So I want you to ask your questions. I know Mary has asked a question. If you have any questions, any clarifications, any thoughts on this, or if anyone wants to join me live today, let me know. I'm going to bring you on so we can rub minds together. I think I have 5 more minutes. So Mary said, Doctor, how do you balance the fact that we don't want to be under any pressure and being complacent, like I can't keep myself kind of thing? Yeah, I have had that a lot of times. I've thought about it a lot of times, because sometimes it feels like when you are you're pushing and pushing. If you don't push, you feel like you're living like a complacent life. You're being like a mediocre. You're being lazy. But honestly, we have to know our limits. I believe our culture, our environment has a role to play in this. It is when I moved into the UK that I realized that we don't have to rush. You know, there's something called career break in the UK. It's only in Nigeria that I've never heard of career break before. Everybody be pushing and pushing and pushing. They take things slow. Whenever they are ready, they can decide to work 2 days a week or 3 days a week. Because your mental health is important. It's very important. You have to look at the whole picture. What your life would be like in the next 20 or 30 years. Do you want to get there and realize that you're exhausted? You've stressed your brain so much. These are things that, cause dementia or all those chronic illnesses in people because you've exposed yourself to a lot of stress. So you just have to be able to balance it. Be true to yourself. True to yourself in that you know what you're capable of. You know when you are tired and exhausted. You know that you are not doing things because your friend has done it. You're not rushing. You're not trying to chase something because someone else has it. You are doing that because you know you have the capability and you can do it. So be true to yourself. That's why I like Audacious. Audacious is a program that will teach you how to understand yourself and become true to your real self, not what everybody is doing. Because my friends are writing exams, I have to write it. Because my friends are, they have masters, I have to do masters. Because everybody is jackpotting, I have to jackpot. Whatever it is, you have to be true to yourself. What do I want? Me, Adeola. So you say yourself, Mary, what do I want? I don't know if Mary is still on this live. What do I want? You have to be true to yourself. And that's where you'll be able to strike that balance. So that you're trying to take things slow doesn't mean you're mediocre. It doesn't mean that you're not an achiever. You're still an achiever. You're trying your best every day. But because you understand that rest is important, self-care is important, you know that if you prioritize well-being, you will become more productive, even more productive. That is why you should ensure that you strike the balance and be true to yourself. Some people have high energy. Like myself, I know I'm very energetic. And that's why I'm able to combine, because many times people come to me and tell me, how are you combining? You're working at the NHS, you have young kids. By the way, I have 2 young kids, lovely, beautiful daughters, if you don't know. So you have young kids, you're in the UK. How are you adjusting to all of this? How are you coping? Are you managing talk mental health? I have energy. I won't lie to you, I have energy. So I know my capability, I know my strength, I know the productive time of I'm an early riser. I wake up early in the morning. And I do so many things in that period of time because I know those are the period that I'm very, very energetic and productive. So I do so many things at that time during that period when I wake up in the morning. And during the day, I just feel and slow down a bit. So you have to, first of all, understand yourself. Take time to study who you are. This is why Audacious is going to be a fantastic course for you or a program for you to attend so that you begin to understand yourself. You have more time to reflect on your person. And this can help you set your goals for 2023. You have it, if you want to achieve so many things, you know how to pace yourself. Not that everybody is doing it, you are doing it. I don't know if I've answered your question, Mary. Does that answer your question? Any other person that has question, please let me know. So we've discussed a lot of things today. I can see Adeola, that's my namesake, just join. I can see Ricketts Nina and everyone. I see you. Thank you very much for joining. But today we've discussed starting the new year with a new mindset, not what everybody knows. This is a different kind of mindset that will help you elevate and thrive in 2023. So if you're just joining, please go watch the replay. Okay, go watch the replay. I have mentioned 3 fantastic mindsets that you need to have in 2023 for you to be productive. Those are the 3 mindsets that I have used myself, and I've checked a lot of researches, and they're evidence-based, kind of mindsets that I know that works for a lot of people. That have worked for a lot of people. So I need you to go and watch the replay. If you have any question, drop the question in the comment section. If not, we're going to call it a day. Please, if you think that this live session has been good to you, you like the live session, once I put it on my feed on at talkmental.health, make sure you put the comment. Let me know how you feel. I need your feedback on this. If you think this has been amazing, let me know. If you think you liked it, let me know. And make sure you share it. Let people know that at Talk Mental Health, we are going to be doing Talk Mental Health series with Dr. Adeola throughout 2023. We're coming on live to share with you how to thrive mentally, how to elevate and go to make sure that you balance everything that you're doing and you have a good mental health state. So I have a question from Oguntayo Mary. How do one overcome the pressure of a medical school exams? Oh my goodness, how do I answer this, Mary? I've been there, so I know. Okay, so what you do, it depends on what kind of pressure it is that you are facing, but I would advise you that you incorporate a lot of things into your routine. Exercise can help clear your mind. Reflection can help clear your mind. Whatever it is that you like to do. I love music. So when I was in medical school, I used to play a lot of music. So when I'm studying, I play music. Breathing exercises can be helpful. Breathing exercise can be helpful and all of that. These are things that have worked for me. So you have to find what works for you first, Mary. What are the things that work for you? That's Oguntayo Mary. What works for you? Take time out. Those are things that you love to do. So, and then you need to also discover what time of the day is productive for you. When I was in medical school, I loved to study in the middle of the night because those early hours of the night is when I'm most productive, when my brain functions well. According to research, the brain only functions at its maximum, only 4 hours a day. So you have just 4 hours. All those things that we do. If you're working 8 hours or 12 hours a day, you're just playing. You only have 4 hours to do the best, to use to maximize your brain. You have to discover those hours every day. Everybody is different. Some people are, they do best in the evening, some in the morning, some are whatever works for you, whatever it is you are. You need to first of all know so that you don't surf the net during those productive time, and then when it's time for you to now study, you now feel fatigued or tired and exhausted. So you'd have known that, I'm an early riser, I work best in the morning, and that's the time that you study. And once you are done, you go and play, enjoy yourself, so that you can recharge and you go back to studying. I don't know if that works for you, Mary. I don't know if I've answered your question. Okay. Joanna said, God just led me here. It's my first. Oh, Joanna, thank you so much for coming. Thank you. I hope you found this helpful. All right. So please, all these wonderful comments you've dropped here. Once I drop this video on my page, on the feed, make sure you drop the feedback so that others can also join another time. Okay, if there are no other questions, I'm going to call it an evening. Don't forget to like the video when I put it up there. Make sure you put the comments there. And also, if you are struggling with your mental health, please feel free to book a session with us. It's free. 30-minute session with our mental health counselors is free. Make sure you book a session with them. Okay, it's in the link in my bio on our website. All right, so that will be all. Okay, yeah, Mary, yes, I have. Great. So that will be all for today. I want you to make sure that you are intentional about your mental health. Whatever it is you do, be intentional about it. Take time out to care for your mental well-being. All right. So bye, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye. Okay.